poppin', what's crackin', what's percolating, what's really good in the hood? It is your man Theo Butler, and welcome to I got some questions that I would like to ask. Episode I ain't saying, I'm just saying with the recommendation. Man, y'all go ahead and crack that thing on up. Yeah. Y'all crack that thing on up. Before we begin, like, share, subscribe. Why? Because if you know me, grow me, and sharing is caring. If you like, leave a comment. If you don't like, leave a constructive comment. I'm here for it. So, the previous video, the one that I just dropped, my comments regarding Letitia Wright. Shout out to Ringer. 2 interviews in regards to Nate Moore late last year, Letitia Wright this year. But I would like, I'm probably going to offend some people when I say this, I apologize. I would like for the cast and crew to get the R. Kelly treatment. Yeah, I would like the cast and crew, specifically Nate Moore and Ryan Coogler, to get the R. Kelly treatment. I really, really would. Because I just think that there are some questions we're not asking. For instance, I would start off an interview. I would like to have Nate Moore and Ryan Coogler in front of me. And I would like to ask questions in regard to, we got this covered. Marvel not opposed to replacing T'Challa as Black Panther. Article dated May 16, 2018, 4:52 p.m. It's backed up by an article from Comic Book. Future Black Panther movies could pass the mantle. This article is dated May 18, 2018. Michael Byers wrote the article for We Got This Covered, and Brandon Davis wrote the article for Comic Book. Now, mind you, these articles are still standing, neither one were refuted. But in each article, they specifically mention, Nate Moore, Ryan Coogler, you two, that you were having conversations even then. Now, mind you, we understand, those of us that are MCU fans, that Avengers Endgame was ended January, wrapped up filming in January, and we know Black Panther premiered, and when I say January, I mean January 2018. We know Black Panther premiered in the movie theaters February 2018. My question to you two gentlemen would be, because Marvel Studios, on record, has not been refuted that you were unaware that Chadwick Boseman was ill. Were you aware that Chadwick Boseman was ill? You weren't? Okay. So why would you be even entertaining the idea at this moment in time? Because we've seen Chris Evans by now get 3 movies, right? Robert Downey Jr. had got 3 movies. I want to say that Chris Hemsworth had gotten 3 movies. Why at this particular juncture are we talking about Chadwick Boseman if you didn't know he was ill, as you alluded to? Why were you talking about replacing him as the lead actor? Why would he not be given the same consideration for 3 movies? Like, why would that not be a given? Like, why would this even be a conversation piece? No. Okay. So, now, shout out to you. Congratulations to you. Ryan Coogler, they're talking to you about doing an Avengers movie, you Disney Plus shows, Okoye, World of Wakanda, things of that nature. Congratulations. My hat's off to you. Keep it going, young man. But Chadwick Boseman, those Disney Plus series that I just alluded to, CBR.com has on here, published November 18, 2019, written by Tom Miller, has not been retracted. Chadwick Boseman wants nothing to do with a Marvel Disney Plus series. Were you in discussions? Maybe you can answer this question, Nate. Were you in discussions with Chadwick Boseman or Chadwick Boseman's agent about the potential of him being in Disney Plus shows? Were you? Okay. Given Chadwick Boseman's resume, and no disrespect to anybody else, and I understand you got to do your due diligence, I do. But why would you think he would be open to that, considering the roles that he's taken on? All right. Cosmic book news. Cosmic book news. And Nate, this is a question for you. This is written by Matt McGloin. Comic book news, Thursday, January 23rd, 2020. Diversity destroying Black Panther Chadwick Boseman unhappy. Would you be able to speak to why Chadwick Boseman would have been unhappy at this particular juncture? 2 years after Black Panther has been released, clearly you have to be in development for Black Panther 2. I think Ryan, you alluded to you had written like 6 scripts or something like that, where you had written words that Chadwick Boseman would never hear Chadwick Boseman speak. I believe you alluded to that. So when were these scripts when were these scripts written? Because we know shortly after Black Panther you were in talks for the development of Black Panther 2, like mid 2018, right? You know what? I don't want to misspeak on you, Ryan. Let me go back here. Black Panther. Let's take a look at the movie here. Black Panther film. Let's go here, Ryan. 2018. Let's take a look here. Quick facts. Yeah, we got this all out. And predominant principal photography took place April 2017. Many critics. 1.3 nominated. Third highest grossing praise with the Black director, predominantly Black cast. Yeah. Write a script. Was hired to write a script in January 2011. Mark Bailey was hired. Let's see here. Hold on, Ryan, because I want to make sure I don't want to misquote anything here. 2021 film. Let's see here. What do we have here? Confirmed the sequel's development in mid 2019. So Ryan, 2019. I'm sorry, I said 2018. 2019. You're working on the film. So you confirmed film plans for the film changed in August 2020, but you had written. So if you've started working on the film, Ryan, the sequel in 2019, right? What's going on in 2020? And when I say 2019, I just want the audience to be sure that we're talking mid 2019. So we're speaking roughly May, June, July 2019 that you're developing. We got plans for Black Panther 2. So if that's the case, 2019, what, Ryan, Nate, why would someone be writing an article about diversity destroying Black Panther and that Chadwick Boseman was unhappy? I got questions. Okay. Excuse me. Because I don't want to keep you gentlemen too long. Now, Nate, you're on record. Ryan, you weren't there, but Nate, you're on record with Ringer saying that when you found out that Chadwick had passed, you and Nate made the decision in a matter of minutes. Is that correct? Well, to move forward without T'Challa in the MCU. Basically, your statement was, and you said this, that T'Challa, as far as you were concerned, that T'Challa and Chadwick were the same person. Well, Nate, when was that decision made that T'Challa and Chadwick were the same person? Was that decision made after Chadwick Boseman passed, or according to the articles that we got here, it's like this was the plan all along? I'm just asking questions because we're going all the way back to May 2018. Ryan, do you have any insight on that? I mean, do you have any input on that, Ryan? Do you? Nate, do you? Because you're saying you and Ryan arrived to the decision in a matter of minutes. Okay, all right. Let's go to December 8th, 2020. All right, you look like a man that's, that you're able to put your hands on whatever you need to put it on when you need to put it on there. In essence, what I mean is that you appear to be a man with vast resources. Understanding that I guess what I'm asking is, were you aware at any point in time that Derek Boseman had went on Urban Faith and made a statement in regards to Marvel Studios plans in regards to his brother and the character that his brother played? Were you aware of that, Brian? Were you? Were you? So, as close as y'all are, because this is what's being circulated around social media, this is social media buzz, as tight as you two gentlemen were with the actor, y'all did not know his brother made a statement? Okay. Okay. Well, what about later on when TMZ came out and they said that Derek Bozeman made a statement? Were y'all aware of that? I would think that you were, Nate, because your timing in regards to your Ringerverse interview was actually interesting because it came out right after Derek Bozeman. But what? Well, you know what? My time frame, I might be wrong, but were either one of you aware of the TMZ interview? Right? Nate? So you weren't when Kevin Feige came onto the stage on Disney Investment Day, December 10th, 48 hours after Derek Bozeman's statement. Nobody informed either one of you two gentlemen that, hey, his brother had already made a statement. No one. No one. I just no. I'm not saying that you're not telling the truth. What I'm saying, Ryan, is that I find that hard to believe, considering the relationship that's been said to have been had between the cast and crew, right, Nate? The cast and crew and his family. Now, Derek Bozeman, Chadwick's brother, he did allude to the fact at D23 that Chadwick's passing was a point of immense pain. Ryan, did you write T'Challa passing away from a illness? When you wrote the character T'Challa, who was last portrayed by Chadwick Boseman, when you wrote him passing away from an illness, did you take into consideration that you would be making the family relive how their brother, son, husband passed away? Did that ever enter your mind at any time? Nate, you're the older man here. Did you ever at any point in time revisit that particular part of the script? Because Angela Bassett went on a late night show and said that you had at least 6 scripts. So in all 6 scripts, is T'Challa passing away from an illness? Okay. One other question here. Considering the Sirius XM radio interview, Ryan, you were there, and Chadwick alluded to Ian and Taylor and how the character, he alluded to how the character meant so much to so many. I'm sorry, Ian and Tyler. Apologize. You were there. You were there. He said this character meant so much. It meant so much to so many. With him, now mind you, Ian and Tyler did not live long enough to see the movie. And there have been quite a few individuals, whether they are young, old, who have not lived long enough to see the movie. So my question to you, and mind you, everybody knows this character has been around since 1966. My question to you two gentlemen, with there being fans, not gonna say all, not gonna say most, but with there being fans that are calling for this character to be recast, and the family also saying this character should be recast, is the decision to not recast the character more about Marvel, or is it about the family and fans? Who does this decision honor? If the closest members to the family, because If I'm not mistaken, gentlemen, Derek was on stage. I didn't see either one of you. I didn't. We got it out there. Ryan, I would like to ask you a question, last question before I go. And I think this is pertinent because our fans want to know. You have people that look up to you, respect you based on the work that you've done. And based on the work that you've done, they should. We've asked some tough questions here today, but I want to ask this last question. Black man to black man. You here in America, me here in America, seeing what's taking place. What transpired on January 7th to you at Bank of America. I can't even imagine being in that situation. Crazy, because I've been in a similar situation. Why did we not know America, not be notified that we almost lost one of our brightest? Why did it take 60 days for us to find out that we almost lost one of our best, one of our brightest? And why was the day that we found out Disney shareholder investment day? Why was that the day? Why was it not January 7th, January 8th, January 9th? Why was it March 9th, Ryan? Nate, can you tell us? We would like to know. I want to thank you, gentlemen, for sitting down with me. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much for your answers. Whether we like those answers or not, those are the answers, and those should be the questions we ask. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me and everything like that. Hey, man, listen, it's 10:29. Y'all turn down. Y'all have a great evening. I'm going to come back and holler at y'all tomorrow. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace. Hey, before y'all go, click, like, share, subscribe. I ain't saying, I'm just saying.